Okay, good morning guys, and welcome to another video. Right, firstly, obviously I want to apologize. I haven't done a video for 3 weeks now. What I might do is actually do a few more videos just to bring it in line with bring it all up to date with what's happening on the Uber Ola side of things. Now, on my last video, I stated that this pandemic virus was going to escalate, and it sadly has. Also, I stated that some of us are going to have to pay the price for this, and sadly, there has been few drivers who have basically, paid the price, which is quite sad, actually, very sad. But this is how we are as drivers. My views on the global scale. Firstly, what you're seeing now currently, you're seeing the two most advanced countries in the world, UK and America, and they are currently paying the price for their sheer ignorance towards the epidemic. Now, you have the UK, which was so unprepared for this. You had the Conservative Party, who were just won an election, and they were so focused on this Brexit saga that every other concerns were basically just put on the back burner. They just had a cabinet reshuffle, and so a lot of these new ministers just didn't have the time to actually settle down on their duties. You look at for a month ago, the Chinese were building new hospitals in record times, and we are just doing that right now. And all the UK and the America do was just watch, and they took no action at all at that time. And this is what I mean by UK's ignorance. They wasn't listening to the WHO. The British public, oh God, they are more concerned about the human rights in China. They want to know if the Saudis are allowing any females to drive this week or not. This is their main concern. Where rather they should be really knocking at their next door neighbor and saying, look, see if they're okay. In America, you got this bully in America who basically doesn't believe in anything or even trust anyone apart from himself. Whilst this was going on, you had the president basically saying, look, this is just a flu, and just wait for the summer. This will be all gone. And obviously summer is more or less here now, and he hasn't. He's more focused on the economy side of things, the amount of people that's invested their hard-earned money believing him. And obviously you guys all know that the market has basically crashed, and in America the record employment records are making, they're just huge month after month, and there's no sign of that easing at all as well. Now what's happening currently now with him there is sort of backpedaling now, and he's trying to blame others, calling people names, issuing threats, issuing sanctions even against certain countries who are not behaving the way they should do. A president basically who has no clue to what is happening. And sadly, I think also the third world countries will take a huge brunt of this virus, and death tolls, I think, will be sadly huge. Okay, so anyway, what are you guys actually doing currently? Well, for me, I've been actually a good boy, and staying home and not getting tempted actually by all these reduced commission rates that have been offered by Uber, Ola. But what actually took my fancy was what Ola was doing. Now they were in the Midlands. They are actually distributing food for their local food bank. Now, I quite fancied that, when I was reading it, it sounded quite interesting. Sort of a giving back to the community element. Also, I was bored as well. Now, so I'm on my way there now, actually, and I'm doing this video because I'm a bit early, bit too early actually. And what I might do is take some photos, and obviously I can't do videos on these because I don't know, I think you might need permissions or whatever, so I won't be doing any videos on the actual journey, but you'll get to see them in a bit in this video. But one thing, please, if you can, I would really encourage you guys to actually help out. And I think they've got a target of 1,000 drops. They want to do 1,000 blocks, whatever it is. But if one of you at least does one block, that will help them out a lot. And I'll obviously when I've done it, I'll come back and tell you what happened. And so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Wow, just finished. That was actually really good. A real fulfillment in a way. I've done about 20 drops, and I think it took about hour and a half. Just struggling with the gloves here, by the way. But it was really rewarding. I would say most of the people, I would say about 9 out of 10 of the people we were doing there were basically, the elderly, and really there was no way, I can't think they would, these people would actually be able to do any sort of shopping whatsoever, and I think also the way they were saying thank you to you for bringing them, that was really rewarding. You could tell they actually really meant that. The FoodBank themselves, I think they're doing a real brilliant job, providing these kind of, and obviously, and the people who are donating, I think, they need to be thanked as well. I mean, there were sad moments because you could see that these are elderly people, in the 90s, 70s, whatever age they are, and you could see that they're alone, and like we in the house now complaining that we are getting bored, like I was doing earlier on. I don't think I'll be getting bored anymore now, because there's people out there that are actually, these old people all alone, nothing to do. At least, us got the internet, got the family, got things that could, pass time. But I was seeing people just sitting there on the front door, and they were so happy to see you. And you really felt like, you could actually go in and have a conversation with them, just to help them pass time, but obviously you couldn't do that. It was so sad, that thing there. But it was rewarding. There's a real reward there, which I really enjoyed. Now, anyway, I'm gonna finish this video. What I might do is do a few more videos in the next coming few days, and just as I said, to bring everything up to date. But guys, please, if you can, help out Ola. I think this is brilliant. I'll definitely be doing another one soon for them, and what I'll do is catch you guys again. Bye bye now.